Decentralization. What is it? Why is it important? Decentralization is a concept recognized in politics, technology, and other industries. Decentralization is, in essence, the transfer of power from central authority to the participants in the system. To really understand decentralization, let's compare central authority to decentralized authority. Central authority. Central authority can be defined as a system that carries most or all power within a system. This is achieved in business with a pyramid-like structure of CEOs, upper management, lower management, and employees at the bottom. This type of system allows for upper management to receive most of the benefits from the organization and leaves the lower level employees with low pay and harsh working conditions. This type of system also poses a danger to the company when individuals with too much power can make poor decisions for the company and possibly cause bankruptcy. In government, this is achieved by military control and the rule of law to bend the will of the citizens to obey the political system and its leaders. Unfortunately, this type of system is subject to corruption and caters to individuals who desire control and power. This makes the system very vulnerable to the rise of tyranny and abuse of power. The danger of tyrannical control taking over such a system is all too prevalent, as we have seen at many examples in our history. Decentralized authority. Decentralized authority can be defined as the transfer of power from central authority to the participants in the system. This is achieved in business through open source projects and other team building projects, where decision-making power is distributed by the community and each member has a higher responsibility in this decision-making. This type of system relies on volunteers, a sense of community, and teamwork to keep the system going. Sometimes these types of systems can be slower to develop. However, the benefit of such systems are distributed equally among the volunteers. In government, decentralization eliminates the threat of abuse of power from central authority by transferring power back to individual citizens. This also allows several political powers to coexist in peace, giving citizens consideration of several different political systems and the choice to pick the system that best caters to their needs and spiritual beliefs. This type of system is also dependent upon collaboration, volunteer work, a strong sense of community, and a higher responsibility from the community in decision-making. Decentralization in finances. In cryptocurrency, decentralization is important for transactions because the system we currently use are very centralized and prone to attacks. Data is shared everywhere. IP addresses are being leaked. People are getting hacked, and the threat of identity theft is on the rise. Governments are increasing surveillance, allowing them to always track your exact location, knowing the codes to your bank account, and can even watch through your camera on your phone. They save all this data, your credit score, address, fingerprints, and now even a retina scan and the mapping of the details of your face. Marketers can find out what you like to eat, your favorite color, what you did last Tuesday, and record every conversation you have from your mobile device. Privacy is ever dwindling, and the threat of an attack from outside forces is growing stronger. What is truly alarming is the rise of hacks getting through our central systems. The IRS had admittedly just this past year to data hacking from over 100,000 financial aid applicants. This data stolen includes social security numbers, banking account details, and addresses of the applicants. This is nothing compared to over 700,000 IRS accounts that were hacked in 2015. It is becoming ever more prevalent that our central governments do not have the capabilities to provide our citizens with security to protect the data that they collect. This poses evidence to suggest that the IRS and other government institutions, for their lack of protection of their citizens' privacy and security, do not have the right to collect such data. This also poses evidence to suggest that private companies, which also collect said data and use no better security than the government, also have no right to collect such data. User privacy and security is far greater of a need to protect than the demand for data collection. No freedom without privacy. Without privacy, there can be no freedom. To that I say, your freedom and the right to privacy is in danger. Would you tell a pedophile the details of your children's clothes? Would you give the password of your bank account to your neighbor? The answer is obviously no. So why do we continue to submit to this under duress type level of extortion, negligence, and the highest degree of invasion of personal privacy and individual liberty? The answer is simple for those that value freedom and want to protect their privacy, security, and right to anonymity. We must push for a decentralized society and turn our backs to central authority in all forms. We must protect ourselves from hackers and the tyrannical abuse of power that comes with the use of these central systems. People from all around the world are rising in great numbers. We are growing ever stronger every day from the abundance of good-hearted, caring people that wish for change. We are saying no to central authority and calling for a revolution of epic proportions to bring about decentralization, peace, security, freedom, and prosperity. For that, it is my honor and responsibility to call on all that are listening and understand the implications of these dangers. I call on you to rise up and bring about decentralization, abandon old systems, and join us in building new ones. Join the revolution.